like a fresh sound, and you don't have a life at all. That's why it's so scary. The dead. Anyway,
I was just, yeah, I was just saying it right now. Here we go. Yeah, last time you always can say it doesn't look like I told you. Come on, don't kidding me. I like it. Take a look at it now. You have got a particularity for now. The health itself, okay, for now. Here is the point. Here it is the muscles. There's other things, just muscle to energy. You get a food too. All sort of people. So sleeping right on there. So should we go outside? Yeah. Did we go outside? Yeah. More importantly, just go outside. Coming outside is remove the stuff out there. Okay. So what you gonna do then? Okay, for getting it back to the energy. Once you get the coffee. What I should I say about that? Like, I'm just thinking, what waste of the cave? And that's getting alive. Well, I know a couple of things. One thing is why I say I'll try selling it. Just think about to other people that like they are the battle system. What you think about yourself? Like, would you pay yourself out there? Any kind of food items? So yourself, okay, we try it out like other people out there. So would you? From some street market, there was one individual there, instead of shopping, would you pay the same price except that if your neighbor would sell the same sugar a lot gain? A box of sugar. Would you pay the same amount of cash if you would pay 3 units in a local supermarket? Would you pay yourself also 3? Or what price? Would you pay even 1 unit? It would be 3 times cheaper. And it would be also closer, you don't need to even carry on, so because it's just neighbor selling. I think the answer to this question is quite a lot to do with what you trust, what you know of this person. If you have some connection to this person, you might trust him. You might trust him if it's long term. Okay, let's see. If you haven't, if you leave it with neighbor, maybe 10 years, stupid while if you have some conflicts, it's quite likely that. If you really don't care about the neighbor, if your neighbor don't care about you, because it's quite a both situation. You're not going to get any kind of I'm really doing it to get any kind of connection with this person. Therefore, I don't think if you keep it free for it would be anybody want to get or something. So if we would keep it free with food, I think there was some 50% chance that the river would be a decline about the offer. This is the over. If you ever have a long-term relationship with a friendship or any kind of friendship, with this person will be just with a chance because both know each other, both like each other, both have been years over years or so do things together. I think or what I say, not however, if they have a long time, not exactly however, that both are exactly the best friends to each other, but the both are comfortable with each other, and they know that they both are benevolent person for each other, because the benevolence, they have previously also helped each other, they are therefore giving this trust again. So it's a chance situation. So I think about it is actually quite possible. And that you are able to now sell it for only 2 unit event possible, and you suddenly change situation a lot. So in a country, one of the things about economy I was talking about was about different companies is about how possible about the market a super unlimited amount of different corporations doing a certain specialty, like manufacturing of the window glasses or computer systems or cars or whatever. With a question is here, our second question, how many different companies could be really say how many different companies or it could the same kind of a service. And there is good couple of different things. There is one of the local things which you can call it some local services. The human service like cleaning, cutting hair, hospitaling. Then there is a manufacturing, which has to do with the friend of corporation. So except you could prepare a corporation, so except we will sell the same stuff manufacturing, like telephones, mobile phones. Instead of look at 100 different companies with pretty much the same brand of the mobile phone manufacturer. I see the market is super there for the market with the people are the quest the current nature of monopolies. This monopoly comes from the other companies willing interested or otherwise ability to get, as we know about, to get a kind of threshold, to get a kind of levels of the current thing is just take too much, and the company in the mass manufacturing, especially in mass manufacturing products, it seems to always have a case. Think about almost any mass manufactured products. What anything what you have in your room, except for taking about light lamp post, some soda with the food stuff, groceries, furniture, cars, well, you got the idea. Anyway, I would say like is this kind of the food stuff really okay, I was originally talking about the health. I was also talking health here today. So I found out there's a kind of the kind of sickness developing, and it is undeniable. There's a couple of options. One of the things is real serious sickness like encephalitis. I mean, if I would be getting something like encephalitis, what is it? Encephalitis. It is some kind of not autoimmune disease, but it's a virus disease in a blood-brain barrier. What we get occasion. And it's quite obvious this kind of can call brain fever or any kind of it's very dangerous even human health. Talk about different kind of situation. You have a good possibility to kill a person depending on what kind of treatment and all kind of different things happening out there. So it's quite scary about it. And one thing is even the most diseases won't kill a human because it wouldn't be as a nature at the best. For think about different parasitic existence but you want to use the human body, it's on the case. Alright, one thing is I believe that I have a possibility different kind of anemia caused by different kind of parasitics. One thing is how can I be absolutely sure that I do have an example of my colony powers, some type of parasitic worms, roundworms, flatworms, and there is other type of non-intestinal worms. There is also other type of parasitic example. Here it is intestinal parasites. Thave form is one of the very known. They are long, very long, and in distance worms which can be a couple of decades even alone. Okay, even stay or remain. We're gonna ask you to talk about the current situation away from that. The continuous transmission is that this can hold human life to be whole of the body will be infected for whole of the time of a human life, entire life. About the thing, this is not a terminal disease, but there will be a lifelong infections in this case, and it's quite scary about those things. Any kind of analysis, words are not necessarily absolutely certain. If a person cannot ever himself the excellent. Alright, talk about the weaknesses. What do you have of weaknesses? You have kind of ideas. Okay, energy. There's all kind of different. Whereas other days things get good, other days things get bad. We talk about very regular intervals of the time, a physical activity to pay for. One of the issues covered, what can I say, is that the kind of symptoms on the long term is that there comes days which are very, very tiresome. Then there is 3 days for every one bad day, 3 good days physically when there is energy. So it goes on this kind of very amazing regularity about the physical health, which seems to be always a little bit going a carousel or in some roller coaster, but they have up and downs depending days. And this is kind of interesting. It's something what has to do with the very complexities of the human health itself. That money health is very hard to diagnose current situation, even they are not actually very regular patterns, or they have not a very certain location of accumulation or any kind of character pathways. Like some kind of pain, we will be every body will reduce it. There is psychological diseases, psychological illusions. But anyway, as a psychological, even we have an illusion of the physical pain. This is kind of interesting. if I have a pain, feeling pain now, is it a psychological thought about a subconscious thought about the unreal pain? One of the things occasionally is the pain could be always reduced and people find about if there is actual pain, because all pains have all the same function. There was some kind of a neurotransmitter about the pain, what because of. So we will be able, example, take the human brain get on a section, with the brain will be a receive and will be therefore consciously able to pain to receive. So if we look about looking for attention, this kind of medulla oblongata, which has the pain receptor in the human and brains from the rest of all of my body. If this area is contains the resonant get on sodium channel transmission of the pain wavelength. Therefore, it is obvious that this is not an illusion, but it's absolutely real chemical function, organism, pathologically. There is some causing it. There it is. Whatever is causing it is effectual, and therefore it's never about the only the psychological pain, or it's never, but it is a real pain in the physical body. Some part causes a pain and creating. Alright, the pain can be created, example, internal organs. Example, we can different kind of pains. Different headaches can be triggered in so many different various ways. First of all, to go into paper research about the case. What interesting about it was this kind of fatigue headaches when the human body get tired about the daily task of example walking, example outside, or just a regular shopping, example sitting in the office, walking in the early morning, eating. Very regular lifestyle. We has a very scheduled, very strict and similar patterns. But however, the body couldn't be adapted in the long term. When it was a regular, although the body always has our kind of fatigue always developing very regular. That this can develop. This kind of situation is that I talk about the case where the body always negative symptoms, as here comes was about the type of headache or a migraine would be really kind of it. So the migraine, we will see about the scanning about the reduction. It will be something to do with human stressing heavily amount of stress level. Okay, we'll get a cortisol. This cortisol we get now about whether the physical output will be over amount. It will be like a triggering of the hair level. Get on areas of the occasion around side of the human skull, and therefore this was causing about the occasional headaches, and they are automatically called paper. So what do you do about this kind of? One thing is we talk about the model would have no medical response, any kind of medical the treatment, any kind of addition, is that how the human body would be automatically with normal diet and just to coping with that. How well it could be with any kind of intervention, with kind of pharmacology to even. I'm talking about also pharmacology. I'm interested about what is the limit of a human whole entire life, only human himself, he's taught. I'm talking about mind control, how the human conscious is able to control his own destiny, or his body and physical thing. When I show about in a predeterministic universe that is illusion and is in existence, and it's going to quickly show about doing something which is impossible in artificial levels. Alright, talk about the human aging. This one of the things is what's we are talk about lots of time. I mean, a couple of years ago, human aging, skin aging, capable with else to getting frame clothes, getting all kind of things. The second thing was I thinking about the another aging is about the human physical muscles, the developing muscles, losing muscle mass. One of the things is occasion is that no matter how much your lifetime have been doing physical work, if you stop doing it, the muscle will be immediately responding. There are also other issues is that the human physical genealogical change. One of the very interesting things was about that whole genetically determined human body sizes, crew, for example, crew factors. I look at the whole muscle crew or intelligence crew or classification are so dependent with gynecological. Because it's showing that no matter how much you eat, how much you put in time, how much you're stressing,
there is limit coming and Barry cannot bypass those. But it's because, and this is carry part of the case, the human body, no matter how much physical work you cannot do the what your genetical DNA given a fucking limit there. And this is something like it seems to be impossible to ever get over without any kind of intervention medically in the human body. And it is kind of obvious that seems to exist this kind of things. I mean, humans are greater than hate no matter what they do in their lives. Okay? No matter what you eat, okay? So you can eat every day 25 times the same amount of food as somebody else, and you will be pretty much get the same highness. Goes showing that the human DNA is determined about the human body size, human any kind of it. This determination is something that is showing that the nature, the balance, that the whole universe is very predetermined, and that's just something many what we hate about. I hate predeterministic universe, to be honest. But that's it. You can hate the creator. And I hate Big Bang, I hate the universe, I hate predeterminism and those things occasionally. It's fine to hate. I mean, more you have an interest, the more you are just becoming about the whole universe, all just coming as irony or something.